I'm Coval, and we're gonna explore creative play and what that looks like for me. A lot of my work stems for inner child work and being able to get my hands dirty. So I have a lot of things here, and basically what I wanna do is I wanna completely cover this vase, not knowing what it's gonna look like, but that's the whole point. So I'm gonna use a gloss fluid medium because that's gonna act like a glue. Then I'm gonna take my freestyle brush and I'm just gonna go for it. The whole point of creative play is to get out of my head and to be able to see what exactly am I trying to verbalize when I'm creating things. And so I think creative play is essentially a big part of what I do because it's not that serious when you're creating. And I feel like creative play allows you to make things that have no objective or goal. And this is just what I'm gonna do. Also, this paper that I'm using today is wheat paste paper that I stole from the wall in the city. Makes better of the story. So I think that's also a part of creative play, like building things into your pieces that have a story to it. Okay, so it doesn't look like much, but what I want to do now is I'm going to give this a break, let it dry a little bit, and then I'm going to choose a color. And today, clearly I'm wearing all green. I'm not going to choose green. I'm going to go with a blue. And with the fluid paint, I mean, honestly, you can do whatever you want, but I think what if I covered one side with collage and then another side with a rainbow of color? I don't know, let's just go for it. And instead of using a brush, I'm gonna use my hand because that's what creative play is. Like, think of all the times you had art class and you did like finger painting. There's just something about kids that got it right in terms of like getting dirty and playing with their food or playing with their paint. And I'm doing my hand because when you start to maneuver and push the paint around, you start to get this really nice like textural moment to it. Kind of get to see like where my hands have been. And I just think if you're creating something that has like individuality or a unique sense of style, like what better way to put your blueprint on something like this. I think I might just like add some more dots and just let that run wild. And then with the fluid paint, you're able to like manipulate it and like move it around. So maybe like me moving this around will give some more direction to the piece. And if you're thinking, oh, this looks messy, that's the point. Okay, so then we're gonna go back to the wheat paste side and I'm gonna keep building out. And also cool thing about creative play is that this allows you to kind of like test out your ideas before you actually hop onto the canvas. And this creates a lot less error for what you're trying to do. Now I'm just gonna take this brush and I'm gonna just start to kind of blend. I might just blend the whole thing. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so what I did is I took the brush and I kind of just blend out the paint that we had here. You know, I was really digging the finger and the hands, but now we're getting into a phase where we're like, okay, now we can just tighten up and refine the idea a bit more. Kind of start to keep building this out. And maybe I want to put it on the pink side. Okay, so I've reached the point of creative play where now I understand what I want to do. At first, I was going through all these motions of adding texture, playing with my hands, getting dirty. Now I'm like, okay, now I understand where I want to go with this vase. So there was a moment where I was painting the vase and there's this piece of paper that was kind of sticking out of it. And I thought, that's what I want. I want to add texture to this vase. I want to give it personality. So what I'm going to do to finish this off is I'm going to take paint and I'm going to just paint over the places that I adhered paper to. And at the end of it is going to create this really cool textural moment that essentially is going to make a vase that no one else has but me. So I think that's pretty cool. A little homage to the city that I love. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit, let it dry, and then I'll probably apply 2 more coats of this. And then down the line, if I ever wanted to make this an even more unique piece, maybe the pieces that I glued on here, I start to kind of rip it back, kind of like the wheat paste energy that we see throughout the city. And that's creative play.